There you are. Welcome in for another episode of Positively Country. The last time I did a video, I was talking about the 100th anniversary of the Opry and that whole business and how I wanted to watch the show. Okay, so I finally did. Watched it, loved it. It stirred up a whole bunch of nostalgia for me and just reminded me how deep my love is for country music. And as a songwriter, I've learned to tap into those feelings and put them to music. So I wrote this song, and it's about that very thing. But there's a couple of things that I'm going to point out that are in the song. One, it talks about Randy Travis, and honestly, the first time I ever heard Randy Travis, I stopped in my tracks. I stopped in my tracks with that voice, and it was solid country music. And at that time, in our genre, there wasn't a whole lot of solid country music going on. Dwight came along and did his thing, and that brought a nice little fold with some fiddles and steel and all the cool stuff that I grew up with. And we had gotten away from that, and it was kind of a poppy kind of a sound, and it was still good. I never went through a period where I didn't like it, but man, it's that traditional sound that Randy Travis brought back that really got things going for me. And so I mentioned that in the song. And then, of course, other thing is my first time on stage when I was about 6 years old, and I was wandering around the neighborhood, and because you could do that back then, didn't have to worry so much. And I was doing that, 6-year-old boy walking around, and wandered into a church with doors wide open, and there was a youth pastor inside, and he was doing some cleaning, and I saw the microphone up there on the pulpit, and I thought, wow, I'd sure like to sing into that microphone, man. And I said it to him, and he said, well, get on up there, and I got up there, and here it is, my big debut, and I'm going to sing. And what did I sing, right? Did I sing something religious? No. For me, it was, right? I sang something religious. I sang Wasted Days and Wasted Nights because that was the thing. But anyhow, I could talk about that all day long. Here's that's a little foreground and a little framework for this song. This is one that I just finished about my love for country music, called "The Reason I'm Alive." As far back as I recall, I've loved country music. Paycheck, Twitty, Hank, Jones, and Merle sang the soundtrack to my life. And I remember how it felt the first time I heard Randy Travis. I said, heck, this ain't music. It's the reason I'm alive. 'Cause those songs move me. Those stories cut right through me. With a crying steel guitar, singing about a broken heart. Now don't get me wrong, when it comes to music, I like to listen to all kinds. But this ain't just music. It's the reason I'm alive. About 6 years old was my status in the pulpit. An empty church and youth pastor watched me make my big debut. Wasted days and wasted nights, I sang with all my feelings. Yeah, that's been 50 years ago, but I'm still putting my soul in every tune. 'Cause those songs move me. Their stories cut right through me. With a crying steel guitar, singing about a broken heart. Now don't get me wrong, when it comes to music, I like to listen to all kinds. But this ain't just music, it's the reason I'm alive. This ain't just music, it's the reason I'm alive. Y'all have a great day.